Everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to tell you about a new physical quantity, that is acceleration. Before that, about little bit about vector and scalar quantities. Now what are vector quantities? Which are having both magnitude and direction. Whereas scalar quantity, they have only magnitude. That means you can represent them only by number. Now how to represent that? Let's say I have to represent velocity. So I will the symbol of velocity is V. To represent vector, I will put arrow on its top. So this arrow means this velocity is your vector quantity. Whereas for scalar quantity, let's say speed, I will simply write its symbol. I will not put any arrow sign. So this is the way to represent vector and scalar quantities. Now what is acceleration? Acceleration is change in velocity with time. You may have heard of this term many times in your daily life, like accelerating bike, accelerating car. So what you are doing when you are accelerating vehicles, that means you are changing its velocity. Either you are increasing its velocity or decreasing its velocity. That means your velocity is not same with time. More better you can understand by this three diagrams. You can see here a boy, he is speeding up, he is changing its velocity. That means he is accelerating. Similarly in the second one, the boy is speeding down, he is decreasing his velocity. That here also this boy is accelerating. So when I am seeing accelerating, it may be speeding up or slowing down. That means either you are increasing your velocity or you are decreasing your velocity. Now as I told you, acceleration is your vector quantity. So either change in magnitude or direction will change acceleration. First two are examples of change in magnitude. That means when you are increasing or decreasing velocity. The last one is example of change in direction. More about this we will study later on. So by simply keeping magnitude same and changing direction, then also you can accelerate. So acceleration, I can say it is change in velocity with time, or I can say rate of change of velocity. In expression form, I can write it like this. So your A is vector quantity. So this arrow is your vector. So it is nothing but V minus U upon T. Whereas V is your final velocity, U is your initial velocity, T is time. To write its SI unit, I have written SI unit of first of velocity, which is meter per second, and here divided by second, that is SI unit of time. So meter per second square is SI unit of acceleration, or I can write this way also. So your acceleration is nothing but change in velocity with time. So V is final velocity, U is initial velocity, and T is time. Now your acceleration, it can be positive or negative. That depends on direction of velocity and acceleration. If both of them, acceleration and velocity, are in same direction, then you will say acceleration is positive. But if they are in negative direction, that means if they are in opposite direction, that means your acceleration is negative. We can also use term like retardation, deceleration for negative acceleration. Now you already know about uniform motion. So when an object is moving with constant speed throughout, then you said a body to be in uniform motion. Whereas uniform accelerated motion, when an object is traveling in a straight line and its velocity is changing. But how it is changing? It is increasing or decreasing by equal amount in equal interval of time. That means, let's say for the first second, if your velocity is 5 meter per second, then in second it must be 10 meter per second. Then it will keep on increasing uniformly by same interval. Then it is uniform accelerated motion. So in uniform accelerated motion, your acceleration remains constant, whereas in uniform motion, your velocity or your speed remains constant. That much for today. Thank you.